Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Elberton, Georgia. I'm going to do a driving tour of this area before we leave Elberton. We're on Tate Street, North Oliver and Tate Street. We just turned off of North Oliver. Now we're on Tate Street. This is about 15 minutes away from the Georgia Guidestones. We just visited that location. If you haven't checked out the Georgia Guidestone quick little tour that I did, check it out. Gives you a better look up close and personal. We're in a residential neighborhood. We got homes on my right, homes on my left. We got the city of Elberton trash bins on my right hand side. There's some huge stones on my left hand side. Looks like some type of site where they store them at. It might be slate. I'm not sure if it's slate or granite. And this looks like it's possibly a granite business. We're at Tate and Industrial. That definitely does look like a granite business back there. We just passed Wallace Street. The weather today is 70 degrees. It's the evening hours, a little bit before 6 o'clock p.m. Let's make this left-hand turn on Long Ave. We're turning off of Tate. Let's see what's over here on Long Ave. Got a lot of trees. Got a vehicle on my left-hand side with a smashed-in front windshield. Left, vinyl siding, driveway, mailbox, and all that good stuff. We have like a barn on my right hand side. We have some large cinder blocks. Looks like this could possibly be an industrial manufacturing zone. We're approaching a railroad crossing. Let's make this left hand turn at Railroad Street. This is going to take us towards the what appeared to be a granite business. Make this left hand turn. We got a railroad on my right hand side, and again we got granite laying all by the railroad, which tells me that this is a granite business nearby. We're passing Harper Street. Central Granite Company on my right hand side. Let's make this left hand turn. This is that block where I saw a lot of the granite. Actually, this is Industrial Boulevard. We're crossing over some tracks right now. We got granite on my right, granite on my left. Excel Granites. Now, I'm not sure if this is the company that was sanctioned to do the granite for the Georgia Guidestones, because I do recall the Guidestones having a tablet nearby with an information board. And you see on my right, there's huge pieces of granite. You see them? Giant. You see it right here, like on the truck? Now that's worth money. That's top dollar right there. Obviously, they have to cut it. You see how they got slabs over here on my right? Laying all across the side. It's extremely heavy, so there's no way, unless you're the Incredible Hulk or you have some magical powers, that you can like lift that up by yourself. Wow, we have what looks to be like a Freemason lodge right here on my left-hand side. It has a Freemason sign on the left, which is very interesting that it's right across the street from what could have possibly been the site that was sanctioned to do the Guidestones, which is only 15 minutes from here. Very interesting. All right, let's make this left-hand turn once again, and we're gonna make a right on Wallace. We passed this earlier. Let's make this right-hand turn on Wallace. Trucks prohibited 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. We got a barn on my left. Got some houses on my right. Let's make a right onto this block. It's called Reese Street. This is Reese. It looks like we have a little rest in peace memorial right here on my left hand side. See, it's a rest in peace memorial. I'm gonna see what it is. It looks like a female. A female passed away here. A ray of sunshine came and went, a beautiful treasure only lent in God's keeping. She quietly sleeps, this daughter, and then it's covered with some leaves. In memory of Ulrich N. Fawn, January 21st, 1999. Long live Lyric. Oh, Lyric. A Lyric. Okay. So her name was A Lyric, but I guess her nickname was Lyric, like music lyrics. They used to call her Lyric. Wow. I wonder how that happened. So as you can see, this looks like a block that's inhabited with people. You got lawn furniture. I see bicycle on my left-hand side on the lawn. You got cars in the driveway. A variety of brick homes, vinyl-sided homes, street-side mailboxes. They're one-story homes, that's what it appears to be. Some might have an attic. Some don't look tall enough to have an attic. Now we're approaching North Oliver Street. We're gonna make this left-hand turn. There's a house for sale by owner. What's that address? Let's see if we can take a look at it. Something 39, 390. I see on my left we got 325, so that's probably 319 North Oliver in Elberton, Georgia. 319 North Oliver is for sale. It's not the one in front of us. It's on my far right. You can't see it. It's off the picture, but you can probably see it if you Google it and get some information on it. I'm waiting for traffic to go by, so I'm trying to make this left-hand turn. There's a lot of cars coming to the left and to the right of us. We got 2 more cars on my left, and then I'll be able to make this turn. And then we're gonna go on the next block, which is Carrie Street. Let's see what Carrie Street looks like. Alright, we're gonna make this left-hand turn. We got a Valero gas station, $3.16 per gallon. Let's make this left at Carrie Street. There's a food market. We got David Capel's Automotive Repair on my right-hand side. Unless it's David Capel. We have a young man on my right that appears to have a football in his hand, and his pop is going to catch the ball. That's cool. Father and son want to play some catch on the lawn. The gentleman looked like a teenager. We're at Carrie Street in Cleveland. We got long driveways. I see shutters for appearance. Vinyl-sided homes. I see what looks to be like a wood-sided home. We're at Wallace and Carrie Street. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Elizabeth Street. We're at Carrie and Elizabeth. Now we're on Elizabeth. We got a cat on my right-hand side. Seems to be using the bathroom. Got some tables on my right hand side with some objects laid out. Looks like some skis. I saw a set of skis. Let's make this left hand turn and see what this block looks like. We are now on Pembroke Circle. We got 303 Pembroke Circle on my left hand side. I see a Polaris. Somebody has their own private Polaris vehicle. We got a 2-story house on my left. Check that out. That one looks pretty nice. It had a giant cross on the lawn. Now the city of Elberton isn't far from Athens, and it's also about 2 hours away from Atlanta. It's near Atlanta, Georgia. We're at Claremont and Pembroke. I can make a left, I can go right, I can go straight. I am thinking of making a right-hand turn. We're gonna make this right-hand turn. We are currently on Claremont Ave. Smith Street. We got pretty big lawns. The sun is setting. This is the block that we came through from in front of us. Now we're heading the opposite direction. We're gonna make a right-hand turn on Carrie Street and then turn up Elm Street. Fence on my right looked like somebody crashed into it. The chain link fence looked like they've had a collision there before. We're on Elm Street. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Elm Street, not to be confused with my uncle's block. You know, Elm Street. You remember Freddy Krueger? Nightmare on Elm Street. See, we got a mailbox right there that reads Elm Street. That was 339 Elm Street. Elberton, GA. I see some Halloween pumpkins on my left-hand side, still out. It's past Halloween, but oh, they had the Freddy Krueger claw out there. That was decent, coming out of the dirt. Wow, speaking of Freddy, because we're on Elm Street, you get it, right? Elm and Reese, that was cool. That was decent. They had like a display, a Halloween display, and then they actually had Freddy Krueger's claw coming out of the ground of the display. That was decent. He actually does that in one of the movies. Alright, we're at Tate Street. Tate and Elm Street. We got a building in front of us that says no trespassing. Doesn't look to be like it's in the best shape. You see his pink building? The pink is peeling off. We got a sign on my left-hand side that reads, elect Daniel Graves for mayor. Mr. Daniel Graves, what can you do about the cleanliness of this neighborhood? Will you propose a grant that allows homeowners to get like a stipend with paint? Maybe have a team, you know, that comes in and freshens up the homes. Maybe mows this free range grass and these weeds. What can you do to help the community? Will you build more playgrounds for the children? We got a budget storage center on my right hand side. We passed a pretty cool older Honda Prelude on my left hand side. It looks like we are approaching the railroad tracks once again, which is near the industrial section. It looks like we can actually cross these railroad tracks, so I might just cross them to see what lies on the other side. It's a stop sign right here, so we're gonna make a complete stop. Crossing over the railroad tracks. On my right hand side, we got again Granite Sales and Supply Corporation. Civic Center parking on my left hand side. The van on my right hand side says Elberton Granite Association Inc. That logo that's on the door of that van was on the Georgia Guidestones on the lower side. So that tells me that this is the company that did the Georgia Guidestones. Right there on my right hand side. You guys can't really see it. I'm sorry because of the sun. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I don't know. You see it? You see right there on the door? You see that logo? That EGA? I was wondering what that logo was when I was looking at the Guidestones, and now we literally verified that this is the company that did the Guidestones. Wow, very interesting. Wow. All right, so we're gonna make a left-hand turn. We are currently on College Ave. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on College Ave. On my right-hand side, we got Elberton Granite Association Inc. There's a huge display with an American flag and all of that out front. We got a dozen or so cars coming on my left and on my right-hand side. So I'm gonna allow traffic to pass by. Wow, that's also the Granite Museum. Wow, the Elberton Granite Museum. So I guess if you want to learn more about maybe granite in general and or the history of Elberton granite, you can probably visit that too. Alright, we got another car and then we're good to go. We're clear on this side. We gotta get clear on the other side. Alright, we're gonna take our opportunity. Alright, we're back on the main road. We got a Dairy Queen advertisement on my left hand side. I'm gonna take this down a little further. We got Madden's Pharmacy on my right hand side. Looks like a local pharmacy. We're approaching Forest Ave. I'm gonna take this down possibly one more block and then we're gonna make a right hand turn. We got the Inferno, home of the Blue Devils on my right hand side. We got Welcome to Elberton Downtown. Oh, pretty neat. So we happened to accidentally stumble upon Elberton's downtown. So let's see what this area looks like. You guys saw a little bit of their residential zone 5 minutes away from the downtown. So let's make this right hand turn to Downtown Square. We're at Oliver Street. We got Remax Realty on my left hand side. Check it out. We got a building on my right that's called the Time Capsule. Lexington is 25 miles from here, and Vesta is 13 miles from here. We got Clark and Clark Law Group on my left hand side. First Franklin Financial on my right hand side. Dedicated to all citizens of Elberton and Elberton County, past, present, and future. There's a memorial on my left hand side. I'm gonna go a little further, but on my left we have the Samuel Elbert Hotel. On my right we have a beautiful large church. We have a courthouse too on my right hand side. The Jim Reed Museum. We're approaching Church Street. We got the Elbert Theater on my right hand side. Check it out. And we got Elberton Federal Savings and Loan Association on my left. Wow, that was their theater. That was pretty interesting. I think we left the downtown district. That's how small the downtown district was. And we got homes right next to the downtown district. I'm gonna make a turn and come back around so we can explore a little bit more of the downtown district. Let's turn on Oak. See if I have any luck with Oak. They have a Porsche in their driveway. We're traveling about 15 miles per hour. No trespassing signs. We have several vote picket signs, the little ones that you put on your lawn to tell people to vote. We're at Maddox Drive and Oak Street. A lot of people are supporting their particular party by posting a picket sign on their lawn. Let's make this right-hand turn on Bruce Street. This is gonna take us back to Oliver, which is gonna take us to the main road. We're traveling about 9 miles per hour. We have a building that looks in very poor condition. Broken front windows. I see the foundation has cracks. The lawn isn't kept. We got trees and plantation growing from the rooftop. And that's what? A block away from downtown Elberton. I wonder if that property is available for sale. Wow, it's actually a true story because you can't even tell from the front. It's actually a two-story. I'm gonna maneuver the vehicle just so that you guys can see how large that house is, because it's actually like an optical illusion. The front, it looks like a one-story, but you look at it from the back, it even has a double deck. It has a deck back there with a huge piece of property down there. You see that? And that's abandoned. So it's actually a lot larger than it looked. And that little shed right there, you see that little trailer? That's called the Hair Care Center. That was a hair care center. It looks like it's out of business though. So I guess at one period of its lifetime, you probably had the local women and or men visiting the hair care center to get their hair done. The house directly in front of us, the green one, the 100 green one, looks nice. Next to the sign where it says South Oliver Street, it says Historic District. So we must be in the Historic District. That greenhouse in front of us looks nice. It has nice, freshly painted or well-maintained 100 green vinyl siding. It has shutters for appearance purposes. They're not functional. That's 127 South Oliver Street over here in the Historic District of Elberton in Georgia. It has a nice brick chimney. It has nice gray and black shingles. It has 2 staircases that take you up to the front door. A little driveway on the right-hand side. It's not a bad-looking little property right there. But it's surprising that we got that abandoned building behind us. That it has potential with some money. If you put, you know, 100,000 or something into it, maybe half that, you could bring it up to par. And it looks, you know, like you would be in. Look at this is the Historic District. So if you were to rehabilitate that house has to be worth something right after you rehabilitate it. Because look what's right here, the Elbert Theater and everything. Painting with Jennifer in the Elberton Arts Center Monday. I'm sorry, I went by so fast I couldn't see it. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour. I'm gonna make a right on Church Street just so we can see something slightly different. We already went through Oliver. So we're gonna make a right-hand turn over here on Church. We're at the intersection of Oliver Street and Church. We got a delicious and refreshing drink Coca-Cola sign on my left-hand side. The Elberton Federal Savings and Loan Association on my right-hand side. Real estate sales and appraisals on my left-hand side. Precision Fabrication Inc. on my left. Norman Automotive Service on my right. Home Sweet Home Elberton LLC on my left-hand side. We got a property for sale on my right-hand side with a rooster right there. Copycats Boutique, antiques, home decor, furniture, and electronics. We're gonna make this left-hand turn. We're at the historic South McIntosh Street. Let's make this left-hand turn. Ice cream, coffee, antiques, and more. Check out this block. This block looks very historical. Holiday Credit Corp. Maybe they leave it like this. They give it that like rustic, antique look, an old style look. Look at ice cream cones, popsicle sundaes, treats, and more. Adrian's A Cut Above the Rest Barbershop. Wow, look at this. Let's make this left-hand turn. I'm gonna allow this car to. I don't know. Is this a street in front of me, or will I be going up a one-way? I'm very curious, but I'll find out shortly. Looks like it could possibly be a street, but we'll find out. We got businesses on my left. We got a couple on my right-hand side sitting down. We got a pharmacy on my left-hand side. It's a nice little area. This is that memorial right here on my left-hand side that we passed earlier. First National Bank. I think we literally just went up both one ways. I think when we went up there was a one way, and this may or may not be a one way. No, I see cars going down in front of us. And I think what was very interesting is I just saw a block with some row buildings. This is kind of like all row buildings. Like you got Fashion USA, you got C&M Thrift Shop, you got trailing to the closet in front of us. Bloom Hair and Company on my left-hand side. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. We're at Hurd Street and St. McIntosh. This is the Historic District. So I'm gonna make this left-hand turn, right? We're gonna make this left-hand turn, and then we're gonna make a quick right. Make this quick right here. Up top, I see First Franklin Financial. So we make this right-hand turn, and it's a do not enter. It says do not enter, so it's a one-way, so we cannot enter. But we're gonna try to come around it because I saw what looked to be like some old-style row buildings. It's interesting. I like looking at other row buildings because, you know, I'm row home raised in Philadelphia. We grew up in a row home environment, and I know not all towns, cities, and states have row homes. If you head to my left, 72 West and or 17 North, I guess that'll take you to Athens. If you head to my right, it'll take you to a town called Washington over here in Georgia. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on College Ave. Well, College Ave shoots left, Elbert Street shoots right, but they're both the same street. The names change as you go left to right. Let's make this right on James Street. This is one of the blocks that I saw that. See right here on my right-hand side? It looks like these are row buildings. You see them? 3 windows wide. Bricks, made out of actual bricks. And you can only go right turn only, which means that I literally just drove up all one way. That was accidental, guys. I'm not from here, so. But there's a car right here on my left that actually went left, so I guess that can probably be argued. But let's go left now. Let's go the actual way that we were supposed to go. Show you guys some of these businesses over here. Samuel Elbert, the Cary. This Ward's Pharmacy. What's that? Porcelains Unlimited. Begley Mercantile, Antiques, Collectibles, Electronics, Furniture, Groceries, and Toys. Stan's Music World on my right. See, those are things that we didn't see the first time coming through. Now we're actually going to follow this the way we were supposed to follow it. We can go right. Oh, we can actually go straight. Let's go straight to see this little block. This block looks like a charming block. There's a sign behind me that reads, "Welcome to Elberton." So check out this block right here. This looks like a nice small town block with row home style. You see it? You got the bricks. And you even got private parking slots. You see the slots? There's boutiques. Peach Petunia Boutique on my left hand side. Scavengers Trading Post on my right. Back to Blue on my left. What is that? Soul Shine Hair Parlor and more. We got the Pedal Pusher Florist in front of us. Nursery, Gifts, and Wedding. We got a laundromat right here on my left hand side. I think that could have probably been it with the downtown district. Wow, that was a very small downtown district. Very surprising. We got a bunch of businesses over here. It's good to see that they have some businesses. Let's make this right. We're gonna turn right. We are currently on St. Thomas Street. We got the Callaway Agency on my right hand side, insurance services, auto, home, life, and business. We got Mission Bautista Hispana on my right, First Baptist Church. Looks like it was made in 1860. We got the United States Post Office on my left hand side. That building on my left hand side, that's the post office, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn left so that you guys can see what this post office looks like. That's the post office right here. We got a Kimbrell's Furniture. Look at this building on my left, very charming. I love the front posts. I'm gonna point the vehicle to it because I love it. I love the style of it. Look at that. It looks so presidential, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a very presidential building? Nice looking building. I had to get out of the way because traffic is coming. But that was a nice looking little building. We got Tomorrow's Creations on my right. It looks like some type of sewing fabric business. Appliance, Kimbrell's Furniture. We got another one of those charming buildings on my left. Wow, they look so presidential. That's actually Hicks Funeral Home and Cremation Service. Wow. Explains a lot. Wow, look at this building right here. Hold on, I'm sorry. I got a car coming right in front of me. Libby's Flowers, Gifts, and More. Let me make this left. This building has so much detail in it. I see so much detail from the caps to the roof to the cornerstones, to the porches, to the balcony, to the woodwork. I'm gonna point to it. And I'm gonna try to get a good shot of it. Let's see if I can probably back up into this driveway. You see that building right there? That building right there has a lot of detail. I'm just gonna reverse into this driveway because there's gonna be oncoming traffic. You see that building right there? All right, the traffic stopped. I'm gonna try to get a little closer. You see it? You see it? Pause it and zoom in and look at all the detail to that property. That property is awesome. It looks kind of like spooky to an extent. It almost looks like one of the lock and key house from Netflix. Like it's like a miniature version of that. We got a locksmith on my left-hand side. If you guys have Netflix, watch the Lock and Key series. They have season 1 and season 2. They're pretty good. Franklin Insurance Agency on my right. Let's make this right-hand turn. Oh, we're still in the historic district, Tustin Street, because the signs still read historic district. Wow, some of these houses over here in the historic district are neat. Look at them. I'm gonna slow down right here. I'm waiting for this Jeep to pass us. Look at that. Oh wow, look at this little cute home right here. This is a 1-story home, but look at this. Look at that little one right there. Doesn't it look nice? You got the nice, look at the walkway, it's brick. And you got the nice little patio furniture and everything on front with a porch. That house over there on my left looks gorgeous. We had a little kid on my right. He was at the doorway staring at us. Look at this one. This one's nice. I like those style homes. Believe it or not, I think those style homes are nice. What is that stylization? Is that like Victorian or something of that nature? Let me know. Let me know if you're into architecture. Let me know what are your thoughts on that. We're at Tustin. This is Tustin and the intersection of East Church. I can make a right. I think I'm gonna make a right. We have a pedestrian walking. She looks like she's going for a walk, probably exercising. Like a resident right here on my right hand side. These houses are beautiful. Gorgeous houses. These right here on my left and on my right. Very nice style. They look like not for nothing, but they look like the doll houses. Oh, look at this. This is like a little haunted display. Whoa, they went all out here. On my right hand side, tickets. You can pay for tickets. What is that? Like a haunted house? Like a private haunted house? It says come in and see and everything. That's crazy. Come see the clowns. That's cool. Let's make this left hand turn. Wonder how that works with like license and inspection. Having a private haunted house. We're in Myrtle Street, Church of Myrtle. Unless that's by the city. It says welcome to our carnival. They went all out there. Neighborhood watch. Call 911. Oh man, I gotta show you guys this house right here. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it has shutters, but they're not functional. And the house looks so old and original that it looks like those shutters should be functional. Look at this house right here. This is only the side of it, but it shows you the length and magnitude of the house. Look at the driveway. They got a garage. They got them green shutters. And look at the shingles that's on the front face of the top attic. You see them green shingles around the window? Ah, beautiful, beautiful house. Pretty neat. We got sidewalks. Can I get a thumbs up for sidewalks for all you walkers? People who actually enjoy walking and would like to walk in a neighborhood like this. This is nice. To me, it promotes walking, which is cool. You can actually walk to your downtown district and grab maybe if you're into coffee or if you're into donuts or go to the boutique or something. You can actually walk there, ride a bicycle maybe. Elect Daniel Graves for mayor. There's some more signs. We're approaching Edward Street, Myrtle Street and Edward Street. We can make a right, we can go left. Go left, go right, go right, go left. Very interesting. Where shall I go? Let's go left. Let's go left. Let's try left. Let's see what left has to offer. I like those driveways with the bricks. That's decent. And they're like triangular bricks. It looks like they recycled a bunch of bricks, but they did a great job of it. I think it looks awesome. You got the autumn color leaves on my left. You see them? We got a pumpkin right here on the curb. Look at this. It's on the side of the curb. I guess pumpkins can be left out to Thanksgiving, right? Because, pumpkins for pumpkin pie. All right, we're on Tustin. I guess that's South Tustin Street and Edward Street. I'm gonna go. Let's go straight. Bray for mayor. So I guess that's somebody else that's running for mayor. I wonder if it's easier to win in a town like this, because this is a much smaller town, so, you know, you have less people to persuade. We have two women on my right-hand side on Grogan Circle. I'm going to make a right on Grogan Circle. Hello. Hello. They said, how are y'all? Oh, this is a dead end, so that's how they know that we're not from here. I said, hello. They're like, how are y'all? Why y'all coming to our house? We don't know y'all. But it's cool. Do you want to see what your neighborhood looks like? It's a dead end, so we're probably going to have to make a U-turn shortly. It's either that or we're going to drive straight to someone's house. This is like an extremely long driveway. Yep, check it out. A basketball court and everything. So this is probably their house. One of these two houses were their house. And they were probably wondering, like, what are you guys up to? They got a basketball court here. They got some lawn chairs. That's decent. I guess this neighborhood's so small and private that, you know, they definitely knew that we wasn't from here. They probably think that we're gonna go visit their house and knock on their door. Yo! And then they're gonna see us exiting. That's funny. Oh, little teeny weeny squirrel. Little tiny squirrel just went by. Alright. Let's make this right-hand turn on Edward Street. I guess those ladies decided to go for their evening walk. Yeah, because they're way up the block, so they ain't even sweating us. They wasn't worried about us. If I was dumb and I would have saw some random person driving through my little private circle area, I would have busted U-turn and I would have walked and I would have been like, where are these people going? That's just me. So that goes to show you. That's my city mentality over here in the suburbs. Wow, that was a nice back deck on my left. They had a cool little patio awning thing going on. Alright, we're on Springdale Road. Let's make this right-hand turn on Springdale. Look at these lawns over here on my left. They're really long lawns. Look at how the front of their property, they have like some stonework, like fencing in their property somewhat. You see how it's into the earth? And it's like a huge hill. It goes upwards. Let me see if I can point the vehicle to it. Look at their driveway right here. A huge hill that goes straight up to their property. Over on my right, they don't have that hill. They don't have that huge of a lawn either. Nice houses though. Nice little area. We had a family on my right hand side. They were out there with their child. Looked like a mother and a child. Herd Drive. Alright, we're at Springdale. Let's make this right hand turn. I see a classic car back there. A wagon. It looks nice. It looks like a 1950s wagon. I can't tell what it is off of the angle, but I did see the taillights. There's a huge lot for sale on my left-hand side. I guess if you're interested in building a house over here in this neighborhood, you might want to check that lot out. It's over here on Herd Drive and Tustin Street. This is a dead end on my left, and I think I'm going to listen to that sign that says dead end. The last one I went to was a complete fail, so let's go straight. We can make this left-hand turn on Park Street. This is Tustin and Park Street. There's a house for sale on my right. 175. That was 175 Tustin Street, Elberton, Georgia. It's for sale. You could probably Google that and see what the house looks like. See how much it's going for, too. I drop these addresses to houses that are for sale because I know I got people who watch who may be interested in moving or relocating. And you might just have a bank account full of cash. If you have an overabundance of cash, do you have trouble? Too much cash, so much cash that you don't know what to do with it? Feel free to mail Tune $1 million, code hard cash. Next day air will be preferred. Thank you. Yeah, we got a giant water tower up right there on my right hand side. That looks cool. It got a spiral staircase too. You see it? It probably says like the city of Elberton on it. Most of them do say like the name of the town or the city that you're in. We've been through dozens of cities so far, and I realize that every single one of those are usually going to say the city name. We're at Park Street, the intersection of Park and Thomas. So we can go left. If we go left, it's going to take us to kind of like a dead end situation. We can go, actually, let's go left because we can take Adams Street. Let's go left over here. Wow, that's a huge sewer system right there on my right hand side. Sewer system. Alright, so we're gonna continue driving straight. I'm gonna plug up the charger just so we can get some juice. All in all, this looks like a nice neighborhood. Looks nice, and it's 15 or so minutes away from the Guidestones, so if that means anything to you, then you can hang there often. Have a party, have a picnic out there. So no, I don't think they'll allow you. There's a house for sale on my right. 234 is for sale. That house, 234 South Thomas Street, or S Thomas. I guess S is South, right? South Thomas Street. There's gonna be a circle block right here. It's gonna take us forward, like a huge oval. We're gonna go forward. It's gonna bring us back around, and then it's gonna take us to Wilcox Heights, and then we can go back to Adams Street. Look at these houses on my right. We got a little cheese bus on my left. Elbert County Schools. Look at that house on my right. That's cool. It doesn't look like there's many street lights here. So at nighttime, it's probably really dark in a neighborhood like this. Country living. Oh, we got some trash over here. Looks like a children play set and a sofa. This porch looks like it has a whole bunch of stuff going on. This is the end of the oval. Remember I told you guys it was like at the end of an oval, then it's gonna take us right back up. Now if you go left, this is Wilcox Heights. If you go left, it's actually going to be a dead end. So we're not gonna go left because we don't want to go through another dead end. But we're gonna go straight, and then we're gonna take us right back to Adams. And then from Adams, we'll probably go to Oliver, and then Oliver will take it down to see some of maybe some of the regular business fronts and everything. So we're gonna go straight. And then after we go straight, we're gonna go left on Adams, and then go left once again to get to Oliver Street. We'll stop here for the speed bump. We got a carport on my right hand side, car awning. A lot of lawn equipment. I guess people buy lawn equipment in this type of area because you need to manage your own lawn. You know what I mean? Well, you don't need to. You can always hire someone, but I guess it's cheaper to manage your own lawn. Ah, we got a smart car right here. Check it out. Check it out. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Ah, fellow smart car. A Georgian. A fellow Georgian smart car. Georgia tags. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. Let's make this left-hand turn on Adams. And And then we're gonna make another left-hand turn on Oliver. We're now approaching South McIntosh, but I guess that'll be McIntosh. It's MC. Could be McIntosh, but I'm just gonna say McIntosh because it feels better. Rolls off the tongue better. Look at the house on my right. I love these rooftops. Love them. They look pretty cool. Alright, let's make this left-hand turn. We got a Citgo gas station on my right, $3.14 a gallon. We got a group of people across the street on my right-hand side hanging out on their porch. 4 gentlemen with hoodies. We got a female turning the corner with her Blues Brothers shades. I'm going to turn left. Mind you, it's hoodie season for them down here because it's a little bit colder than it is in Florida. It's 63 degrees. Alright, I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. When we got up today in Georgia, it was about 50 degrees. There was a lot of dew, a lot of moisture on the windshield. It was a little chilly compared to being in the 80s and 90s in Florida for the last month. And then coming to Georgia, and boom, we get hit with the 50. We just passed Athens Street. So now we gotta go with normal street traffic. We got cars behind us. We're passing Old Mineral Springs Road. Storage Solutions of Elberton on my left-hand side. That was a storage unit. Let's make this right on Mineral Springs Road. I guess we passed Old Mineral Springs, and this is Mineral Springs. That car is still behind me, the one that passed me. I'm gonna allow them to go because I don't feel like going at an extreme rapid pace. I'm gonna travel, at a relative speed. I don't wanna have to go fast. So it looks like we got 2.2 miles on this road until we hit Athens Highway. You see, you got the sun right there in front of us. It's going down. The sun is actually setting. Speed limit here is 50 miles an hour. I'm doing 40. So I'm doing 10 miles below the speed limit, but there's nobody behind me. But then again, there's not much to see other than forest. So I guess I can go with the speed limit. We just passed Academy. And now we're going to be passing Fleming Road. We got Rotary Club of Elberton on my right-hand side. That's what we just passed. I guess small towns like this have clubs and like weekly or monthly events that people can participate in because it's such a small town. Do you guys live in a town like that? Do any of my viewers live in a town where they do activities and they offer them to the town on a regular basis? Sunnybrook Apartments on my right hand side. We're going uphill. There's a lot of uphills and downhills. We got Dean's Grocery and Grill on my right hand side and Game Room. We got Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witness on my left hand side. Sign reads low soft shoulder. Halo Shipping and Receiving on my left hand side. We just passed Progress Boulevard. We got houses on my right, but they're so far off of the road that you're not really going to be able to take them in. There's one all the way on my right, but you can't see it. It's so far away. But this is like the country. This is the country, guys. This is like in the upper central, I would say, but more to the right side of Georgia. When we were in Valdosta, we were in the southern portion. But this is like towards the northern side, but it's more to the right. The trees have a nice orange amber hue to them because of the sun. This is called the golden hour. I think I spoke about it briefly before, but in film terminology, the golden hour is the hour while the sun is setting or the hour while the sun is rising. A lot of people like shooting music videos, taking photos. They usually give you some of the best lighting. So if you ever want to take a selfie, try it around the golden hour. Thank me later. We're at Mineral Springs Road. This looks like a main avenue. This is Athens Highway. So now we're getting on Athens Highway. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I think for the attention span of my viewers, and to save you this long 27-mile road ahead of us, I think we can conclude the tour here. This was a short tour of Elberton. I just wanted to show you guys the area. I just wanted to take a little peek. I myself, too, wanted to take a peek of the environment. I wanted to bring you along with me. I like some of those houses. Some of those houses were really neat. And to think they had that one abandoned house that was right around the corner from the historic district, it makes you curious. If you have a pocket full of cash, remember my offer. If you need some help, you know, getting rid of some of that cash, if you got heavy pockets and you know, you're feeling pity, you know, in the eyes of a stranger, you just want to share some of that money with Mr. 2215. If you know, want to show some love and help our gas costs on this journey, because it's been a very tedious and expensive journey thus far, and we're not even 1/4 done the country. But if you want to help, you know, a young, struggling, starving artist, feel free to holler at your boy. I do have a PayPal me link. You know, you can show some love. But this is your homeboy Toon. We're gonna end this tour here. Thank you for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. It's your homeboy, Mr. Toon Dollars, Toon215, Toon be chillin', all the other tunes that follow. Toon in Elberton, Toon in Georgia. Y'all know, Toon, and I'm tuning out.